Hi, I'm Orion. Welcome to my little happy place. So as you can see, it is pretty small, but I love this place, especially because of the neighborhood. That's why I've chosen this place initially. I wouldn't take twice as big apartment if it was elsewhere, to be honest. When you're in a small space, every little detail matters, and so I am glad after 2 years of living here, I am happy that I could manage to have a little space that is really myself. And every one of those little objects that you see has a little story and makes me happy when I see it. Kind of like Marie Kondo type of things, even though my apartment is definitely not the minimalistic type. It's more like it's all over.
I mean, there's many things, but it's still kind of neat. Like everything seems to be in order. Even the books are like in color.
Yeah.
So here's everything from yellow to like reddish. Here's more like the bluish tones.
Exactly. This little plushie, pineapple plushie, was a gift from my friends when we were exchange students. It was a group of friends that had arranged for me. The whole class like did a video for me, and you see everybody in different places of the world just saying happy birthday. And it
That's
came
nice.
with this little plushie. So it's like, it always brings me so much joy. And right next to it, you have a little feather. That's because when I was small, I really wanted to become a writer. And so my grandma offered this to me, saying that, and so that's a little bit of my proof that my grandma's proud of me. Even though I'm not a writer today, but it's okay. Like, it's just like she supported me in my dreams.
Yeah,
and
that's cool.
All that matters,
Cool.
I guess. So yeah, so this little shelf is actually where I started thinking the room.
All right, that's the base. Like if this had to be like good, this had to be like proper, like
Yes.
and then you
that
build.
was the most important
Okay.
part, and the rest will just follow.
Okay, yeah, it's I can see like it's very thought out. Like also with the lights here in the background.
Yeah.
It gives a really nice touch. I don't know how well everyone can see that, but it's pretty cool. I
Yeah.
like it.
So here's my little wardrobe, and what you're gonna find fun in it is that it is also color sorted.
Oh, it's also colors. Yeah, okay. Here's more the bluish ones.
Yeah.
And then here is more reddish. I see.
Yeah.
I see.
And when you're in a small space, you kind of have to make use of everywhere.
Yeah.
And so this is my suitcase, and I actually use my suitcase as a laundry basket, so that it doesn't take up more space than it should, and therefore I can just like grab it and go to the laundromat with it.
That's very Parisian. Very
Yeah.
Parisian thing. We don't even really have space to put our laundry, so we have to put it into a suitcase. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, this way it kind of helps.
Yes. Okay. Very neat.
Yeah, so that's my little dreamy side.
Yes.
And this is more where I keep stuff like, here's my shoes and sport outfits. And here it is, just like some stuff that I need to store.
Oh, okay. Just a little
I'm
bit more
in love
random
with those
stuff.
cups. Those cups are my favorite.
Oh yeah. Is all of your cutlery
this is
like
everything.
pantry?
Yeah.
And it's all here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because like you have to keep it minimal, especially since I don't have a dishwasher. And the cool thing is like, since I'm a huge like, I love memories and stuff like that. So I kind of had to use the inside space of my
Yes.
so that I can still see pictures, but it's not taking up like the whole space.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you have to make every like centimeter count.
Exactly.
I see that there's like some art supplies. You're like
Oh yeah,
doing some art?
I love to paint. Actually,
Okay.
this is mine.
Oh, this is your picture. Okay.
Yeah, and this one over there as well. So I am not
Notre
a
Dame.
good artist at all, but there's one activity that I love. Is to go
Nice.
paint with some friends. That's the best. It's an activity that lasts 5-6 hours.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good also, and I know that you've done it kind of recently because it has the crane next to the
Exactly.
Notre Dame.
I can take it.
Yes, maybe
Yes.
I can take it down actually.
Yes, thank you.
Oops.
Yeah.
Be careful.
So it is not actually finished.
Okay.
Like, but because it was 0 degrees when we did this,
Yes.
and we started freezing to death. Literally, our fingers were hurting so bad.
No, I think it's
So
cool.
we kind of had to go home. I'm from Corsica,
Yes.
and in Corsica we love raw materials. And so if I ever own this apartment one day, there will be stones on the wall, that's for sure.
Stones on the wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I like walls with stones. And for now, I just like raw wood is the best. So this is where I study, this is where I work, this is where I eat sometimes. Even though I love to eat on my couch, to be honest, I don't really need a table. I cook there as well. It's like my table for everything.
Yeah, you just
So,
it's
yeah.
a cutting board also.
Yeah, no. This is my family, actually. So very cliche.
Okay.
My father, my mother, my big sister, myself, and my little brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're the middle child?
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
the middle
okay.
child.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you also stick out a little bit. This one's a little bit different than the other ones.
Yeah, which is not my intent at first, but I broke one of those. Actually, they were all pretty similar.
Okay.
But I broke one of those and I had this, so I was like, yeah,
Okay.
let's just, yeah. So as always, small space, so every detail mattered. So maybe you have noticed that. So I don't like to see brands of stuff, so every time I buy pasta or every time I buy like cereals or rice and stuff like that, or flour, I would just put it in these bocals over here. And I love this vase, even though it's not actually a vase.
Yes. Optic illusion.
Yeah. And actually, those are dried flowers. I often buy fresh sets of flowers that I put in my house. And sometimes some of them dry in a very beautiful way. And so
Can you just,
I put them here. And this spoon actually
Wow.
has
Can you take
an
this?
amazing story. I can...
Is it integral to the structure of the building?
No, it
Wow.
isn't.
Okay.
So I was in Dubai for work, and I had worked for like 2 days. It was both Dubai and Abu Dhabi, and it was during COVID, so not a lot of activities were done. And so for, I don't know, like 2 months, I was like only working and working and working. And right before going back to France, I knew that for the holidays, and I knew that I would come back. I met a guy, only a friend, like nothing like romantic whatsoever. But we clicked so well. And actually our favorite activity was to go out and explore stuff. And so we used to like walk in Dubai without looking at the GPS and just like finding our way home by ourselves. And we met with another guy, and they were like, oh, we have to go to a ghost village in the desert. And I was like, damn, I'm going back to France, so I'm not gonna be able to join you guys. So I go at the airport, and at the airport I realized that my plane was cancelled for, that's another long story. And then I was like, oh, you're gonna go take the plane tomorrow. And then I was like, I have an extra 24 hours, so I call my friend and I'm like, guys, when are you leaving? I'm coming with you. And we just had the most fantastic day, 24 hours extra in the desert, where we went in like so small villages, and it was like, there was nobody and people barely spoke English, and I did not speak Arabic at all. And we went in a little shop and we were full exploration mode, and we found this. And we were like, okay, we need to buy this. So,
What did the people at the airport say when you brought it back to Paris?
I mean, it was in my suitcase. So
Yeah.
But the guy from the shop really was like, what are they doing? What is their plan?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were looking at us so weirdly. They were like,
Yes.
okay. It was not a place where you usually see tourists either.
Yeah. And
So,
then buying, like, this really, like, for comparison, like, it's as big as a hand, like.
Yeah, and my hands are pretty small, but
Yeah,
yeah,
but
it is a bowl. It is a full bowl.
It is a full bowl. Like, you could just eat soup from it directly. What setup do you have here? You have it's microwave oven?
Yes, this is a microwave and oven, of course, small space, so you don't
Yes.
want like to doll things up. And also, when you only have 2 stoves, it is much better to have an oven.
Yes.
So yeah, so when I will be a landlord of this place,
Manifesting?
yes, manifesting, I will like do a full kitchen here, and
Okay.
that will be like more detailed and stuff. Because you might wonder, where is the sink?
True, I didn't even think about it. Yeah.
Haha.
Ah, yes.
Well, it is a bit of a special choice. But I'm all for it, and it's okay. It's just like when I cook pasta, it is a bit long to walk. But the cool thing is, it's a small space, so you never walk more than 4 steps in this house.
Yeah.
So that's the practical part about it. Here is a sink. I still have one glass left inside it, but
Yeah.
yeah. And the sink is actually so in the bathroom.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is the
We're
shower.
moving here.
Yes.
The shower. Okay.
And you notice, oh, there are 2 sinks. So
Uh-huh.
what's the deal with that? But actually, it is pretty amazing because it is fantastic to not brush your teeth where you wash your sinks,
yes.
wash your dishes.
Yes.
So I love this little space, and this is where I wash my hand and brush my teeth.
Yeah.
It's my bathroom sink,
Got it.
and this is my kitchen sink.
Everything organized.
That is very recent. Before it was chaos,
Yes,
and then
that's really
yeah,
that's
everything has a space.
Marie Kondo style here.
Yeah, but that's very recent, to be
Yes.
honest. Like, we couldn't have made this video 2 months ago.
Okay, I see.
Because it was chaos.
Okay.
But I finally found, like, the way to live with this place. And this is my little handy stuff.
Yes.
Like, thing to make every space count.
Okay.
Very
And,
useful.
and these are bamboo, kind of
Yes,
like
bamboo
ladders.
shelves, yeah.
Yeah. You also put them yourself.
Yes, that's for my towels. Yeah, that's mine. I actually, so it was a big one.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't have small ones at the store, so I was just like, okay, I'll just take the big one and then cut it. So that's what I did.
And it fits perfectly because now you have left and right side and you can make use of it. So
Yeah. So actually, I do more make a separation in between. So actually, so here it's to dry the dishes.
Yeah.
This is for the hands.
Okay.
And this is the towel that I'm currently using for my body.
It's pretty spacious, actually.
Yeah, it is pretty spacious. To be honest, this is the space. When I become a landlord, I will change this first to make it like much more modern.
Yes.
But so far, I mean, it's pretty good. So I bought these to make use of the space as well.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, the couch.
The couch, yeah.
The couch so unfolds into a bed, and so whenever I go to sleep, I just put this table inside, and I unfold the bed, and yeah, this I usually close it just to make, since it's like a lot already, to make some white space where you can like just lay your eyes down.
Also, so you don't see your kitchen and your bathroom basically all the time. It's also like, I mean, you're living here, and then...
And this is also me, by the way. There was no separation before.
Okay.
So I put it here. Yeah, I did a lot of holes in the walls. Because I'm gonna be the next landlord, hopefully.
Yeah, you better be.
Yeah, I better be.
Otherwise you have so much work to do.
Yeah, we didn't talk about the instruments.
Yes.
Why? Because I am not very good at them.
Okay, but you have them.
I do have them.
Okay.
I have this one since I'm 14, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. This was a very good gift from my parents that were trying to support me in my wild teenage years where I was a little bit rebellious. That was kind of like, oh, let's give her a guitar, maybe she'll calm down.
And do you play the piano a little bit?
Yes,
okay.
I actually love to improv. This is not a piano sheet though. I mean, you have piano here, but this is singing because I do sing a lot though.
Okay.
Much more than I play instruments.
Oh, and I see you have what's that, a longboard?
Oh yes, I do longboarding as well.
Oh, it's nice.
And I put it here because I actually love the decor.
Where do you go when you do longboarding? Like just like anywhere, or is it like a place or like a
there are some spots in Paris. So I usually we go with my brother a little bit and his friends, but I still suck at it. So I'm training. There's actually a street nearby that is very flat with very few cars. So I go there, and you have a lot of like parks in Paris.
There's a spot in front of Musée
d'Orsay,
yes,
exactly.
and then down by the river, right?
That's
I see people. People skate.
Yeah, and that's the best also if you want to meet people doing longboarding. I actually have a master's degree. I went to business school, and my diploma was literally like folding itself in my stuff because I was not taking care of it. And then I was like, wait, this business school, like I worked so hard to get in. This is where I discovered my most precious friends today. It is a big part of my life, but like, if not the biggest, because it really has shaped my life towards it and my life after it and my life during it. And so I was like, wait, let's go extra and put it in the frame. And here it is.
Yeah.
But the cool thing is like, so in order for it to really stick, I glued it.
Yeah.
But I forgot to sign my diploma.
Ah.
But it's too late because it's stuck.
Well, yeah.
So yeah, one day I will like remove it and sign it. But other than that, it's pretty funny.
I mean, you know that it's yours. It's okay. Like you didn't have to sign it.
Yeah, and there's my name at least.
Yeah.